So that's what we're going to be talking about today, and also stay tuned for the end of the video because you do have an assignment that goes along with this. So when you're starting to do this prompt, you're going to want to read, reread, and analyze the prompt. I've said it before, but one of the biggest parts of writing any assignment is that you constantly have to be looking at what the prompt says and reevaluating to make sure you're on the right track. So what is it asking you to do? How are you going to accomplish that? What sort of action steps are you going to take to get there? And what type of organization will be the most effective in reaching those goals? So let's look at the prompt itself. The first part of the prompt says, the collaborative essay asks you to examine, summarize, critique, analyze, and respond to broader cultural, social, or political questions dealing with a well-designed research question. So that's kind of a mouthful, but when you're looking at a research prompt, or any prompt for that matter, you're going to want to look at the strong verbs that it includes in there. So here we have examine, summarize, critique, analyze, and respond. Keep those things in mind. At this point, we have already done the objective summary and the evaluative summary. So the question really becomes, what is the difference between evaluation and analysis? It seems as though that the evaluation and analysis are very similar and it's almost splitting hairs, so I wanted to discuss the differences for the purpose of this class. So far what we discussed with evaluation is that you're examining broad aspects of the arguments. So what are the broad things that they are doing? Are they providing experimental data for their evidence? Are they providing illogical claims? Are they making unfair assumptions? Leading to you're examining their assumptions. Really what you're doing is you're discussing your reaction or the conclusion you came to after reading the author's argument. That's a little bit different than the analysis. The analysis, on the other hand, is you're examining specific details within the argument. So what is it specifically that the author is doing in order to make their point? You're also examining the rhetorical strategies that the author uses to employ his or her argument. Before your conference, the first thing you need to do is pick your platform. So the first and most generally used, I would say, platform is Skype. That would be a good option. The second one is just using the FaceTime on the iPhone if you have an iPhone, or if you have an iPad or something like that. And then the third one is Google Hangouts, which is really cool because it syncs up with your Google Drive, so we would be able to pull up the documents and see it at the same time. So you'll have to pick one of those platforms, and then you're going to sign up for the platform of your choice. So in order to learn how to do that, I'll put links in the down bar that'll take you to video tutorials for each of those three things so that you know how to sign up and use Skype, how to use FaceTime if you don't know how to use it, and then how to sign up for Google Hangouts if you wanted to choose that option. Once you have already done that, then sign up for a time slot for your conference. Most of you have already signed up, but there's still a handful of you who haven't. But using the same sign-up sheet, that same Google spreadsheet that we've been using,